I'm Vanessa Ruck, the girl on a bike, and I'm here with the Triumph Tiger Rally Pro. Now, I probably look a little bit haggard and tired right now. It's because I'm at the final stage of 1,000 Dunas or Mil Dunas, which is a 7-day desert rally starting in Spain. It goes all the way down through Morocco, all the way to the Morocco dunes and back again, and it's been a pretty intense rally. But this video is about the bike and what it is that I've done to take a standard Rally Pro 900 off the Triumph forecourt and make it ready to go into the desert. And surprisingly, there's not actually that many things. There's really 8 things that I've done to this bike. And right now, I'm one stage from the end of the race, so I can confidently tell you that this bike has been able to do the rally. Check out my other video to see how it's gone, because I'm not going to deny it is brutally hard riding this bike in deep sand and dunes, and I've had a lot of drops. But you also see, as we go through the bike, that this bike has had a lot of drops and it's absolutely fine. It's totally droppable. So let's go around the bike and tell you all of the different things that I have done to make it rallyable. So number one, and the most obvious, is up on the bars here. This is a roadbook navigation system. You're following the paper scroll, you've got your cap headings and your compass bearings, your emergency equipment. Basically, you've got this little switch, that's going to scroll that, and normally you'd have it where the horn is. But this is a pretty sealed unit. Now, one of the pro riders, Ivan, is here on a Tiger, and he has had his moved around. So it is possible, but I didn't want to risk messing with the electrics of the bike. So I made a little bracket, which you can see in my full rally video, that's enabled the switch to be there. Now, it's a little bit awkward because you've got to slightly come off the hand, but it was totally doable. You had to concentrate when you were in sand to scroll. But anyway, so that is the navigation setup. There is then hand guards. I put some big Acerbis, I want to call them bark busters, but that's a brand, guards on there. This bike's gone down more times than I can count. Not downing my riding, I'm really proud of my riding, I did well, but they have protected everything. Nothing up here is damaged or broken. So we then got the engine guards. The Rally Pro comes with the lower engine guards and the big solid sump. These are an extra, and you can see some little love marks, I want to call it. So they were worth their weight in gold. At the back end, we've stripped some of the weight down. So I did have luggage pannier rails because I rode from the UK down here. I did 1,800 kilometers to get to the rally. So those luggage rails have come off, and the pannier top box. Now that is probably a good 10 kilos of weight removed. That also includes the fact that the foot pegs for the passenger have been removed. Now the key reason is because that's something else to stick out, something else for me to catch on, a bit more weight, and also I don't want to risk them bending. Tyres are another thing. I'm not going to talk to you about this specific tyre because I wouldn't recommend you put this tyre on your bike. If I was to do it again, I'd probably put the Michelin Anarchy Wilds on. The challenge was, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, there is a global shortage of supply of all kinds of things, which includes motorcycle tyres. Now, this bike has 21/17 wheels, which does make having a moose on this bike near impossible. For the front, it's feasible, but for the rear, at the moment, from the research I've done, you cannot get a 17 moose. So we've run tubeless. We've had a tubeless repair kit in there, and touch wood, because we've got one more stage, we haven't had a puncture. We've then got the seat height. Now this bike has 2 seat height options. I believe it's something like 840 centimeters as the lower seat setting. I've just popped it on the lower seat setting. On the road, I had it on the higher setting just because it gives you a little bit more leg space. So the lower seat setting, I mean, it's hardly a change for a rally, but I thought it was worth mentioning. So the final item of modification turning this into a rally bike is a flare. Now, it doesn't really actually count as a modification to the bike, but why should I carry the emergency flare when the bike can carry it for me? So that is hidden in to the back of the handlebars. And that is literally all I have done to take a standard Tiger Triumph Rally Pro 900 from the showroom floor as standard and turn it into a rally bike fit for the desert. Do let me know what you think in the comments if you've got any questions about anything that I'm doing or just any kind of input. Get in the comments, I love to hear your thoughts. I'm Vanessa Ruck, the girl on a bike. Thanks so much for watching.